Hello, rock stars, trendsetters, tax dodgers around the beautiful planet Earth, and to all those superstars who are watching us throughout the galaxy with your Arcturian, Sirian, Pleiadian, Reptilian, Dinosaurian, the insectoids and the legends throughout this magnificent galaxy. We welcome you on board the Federation Druid ship Earth 1. This is Project Bluestar 2012. It's January 1/4/2008, and we're counting down the days to 2012, keeping an eye on exactly what this transition into the 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th, 8th, 9th, 10. Can we keep going on this wonderful transition? Let's find out. Today we've got some climatic news from around the planet Earth, just keeping you up to date. We hope this transmission finds you extraordinarily well. We need you to be motivated, we need you to be enlightened, and we hope you're having fun no matter where you are. So let's jump down onto millicom.com and see what's going on around the planet Earth as we speak. January 14. Let's jump in there. There's further information about MILK, EDN, the Environmental Defence Network, about us. Could be us. It could be us. Let's have a bit of a look. Climatic warnings for January 14. If you jump onto millicom.com, there is a global map there of incidents which are occurring around the planet Earth, where 11 were killed in that winter storm on the 24th of December 07. 33 people were killed in the winter storm in the United States on the 13th of December. And there's further information where 108 people were killed by Hurricane Noel on the 30th of October. As a bit of a recap, and don't forget that hurricane that swung through Bangladesh, Sida, where 3,100 people are now confirmed to have lost their lives in that huge wind that took over the continent. The sun is blank as we speak today. There are no sunspots, and therefore the activity is fairly low. What's heading to Earth's direction anyway. In Canada, a rogue aerial wave known as an atmospheric ball may have thrown an Air Canada jetliner into a series of rolls and dives that injured 10 people and knocked out a part of the aeroplane's computer system this week. Conditions in the area where the Airbus A319 was thrown out of control on Thursday morning were likely to produce the rare and powerful phenomenon, which was described as high altitude version of a tidal ball. It's definitely a little freakish. Canada's worst flooding in 200 years as another story, and residents and small business owners in Prince George have formed a coalition to tackle the massive flooding along the Nechaco River. The flooding is described as the worst in over 200 years, and the area has forced businesses and homeowners to evacuate properties. In Africa, the worst rains in more than a century. South Africa's neighbours are being ravaged by devastating floods as unusually heavy rains poured into the region, leaving tens of thousands of people, mainly in Mozambique, Zambia and Zimbabwe, needing evacuation and food aid. These are said to be the heaviest rains in Zimbabwe and Zambia in more than 100 years. Aid agencies fear that the heavy rains might swamp the vast areas of crops and aggravate the current food shortages in Zimbabwe, which are a good maize harvest was promising to ease. In Mozambique, in Titi and Manica provinces, floods have forced factories, holiday resorts and schools to close, and dozens of high voltage electricity pylons have been undermined. Roads, bridges and crops have been damaged in some instances, washed away by the heavy rains. Heavy rains are still to continue in Zambia and in Zimbabwe as the forecast for that low pressure system continues. Some people just cop it left, right and centre. Continuing on in the United States of America and New York, unusual weather has people talking. One question has been on the minds of many residents over the past week or so: is it really January? The weather is just really weird lately. In 2008 alone, the area has seen everything from sub-zero temperatures to temperatures in the 60s, and earlier last week some areas reported 40-mile-per-hour winds due to a front that moved through, and now there is rain affecting the region. Our weather has been far from normal for the past couple of years in many parts of the United States. Horse owners are struggling to feed their animals after severe drought has doubled and even tripled the cost of hay, as we know that right round the planet Earth people are struggling with food prices and the continuing damage to the economic stability of many regions around the planet Earth. Mitigation is a necessary system that needs to be in place for all regions around the world. $1 spent in mitigation will save up to $7 in the aftermath of the event. We are privileged to information, particularly here in Australia, where insurance companies are already forecasting many events occurring on coastal regions around the country of Australia, and you can only therefore take heed and understand that you may need to upgrade your survival packages, get things sorted out, and we can only hope you can take these warnings with climatic events around the world a little more seriously than what the current population and civilization seem to be doing at this present moment in time. Further Federation news can be found obviously at millicom.com. So for those who wish to gather further data on climate change and obviously extraterrestrial activity to gain further insight, jump onto the site, have some fun, get stuck into it, but make sure you're having a great time. This is a Federation transmission. Where is this? January 2008.